Hello everyone. This evening I'm going to be talking about a small island in the Pacific that is known to produce NFL players like a car factory. I hope you enjoy. 5,000 miles from the mainland lies a small island that has been raising football talents before there was even football. This island produces more NFL players than any place in the world. Where is this place, you ask? American Samoa. Some people call this Football Island. An interesting fact for some people. From an island of just 65,000 people, there are more than 30 players of Samoan descent in the NFL and more than 200 Samoan football players in Division I college football. This island produces football talent out of this world. The people and traditions of the Samoan people are so well suited for football, it's like they've been waiting for football to come to them for years. People want to know what the secret is, and I'm here to tell you. American Samoa is what some will call paradise. The clear seas and the 80-degree weather most of the time is something to admire. The island in the Pacific was formed out of a volcanic eruption. It is said in 1899 that the United States Navy came here to dock their ships for refueling, and ever since it has been in American territory. American Samoa is the only inhabited American territory south of the equator. The large island in the 7-island chain is only 19 miles end to end. Although American territory, these people are not American citizens. They cannot vote for president, but they also don't pay income taxes. The island's most important day is Flag Day, and besides football, the island is known for sending kids into the military. Although this island is beyond beautiful, they were not blessed with wealth. The Samoans who decide to stay on the island make a living canning tuna. More than half of the population in American Samoa is below the poverty level. Most children's parents make their living working out of a tuna cannery, and the children hope to one day earn a scholarship to leave the island to play football. A recent interview was done with Coach Lauvoa of the Samoana High School Sharks, and was asked how he is turning out so many NFL players from an island that uses short, rocky, unlined fields to practice on, and he simply said, "It's determination." Everything used in this for their football program is donated. They have no locker rooms and a rusted shipping container to store all of their equipment in. If the equipment in American Samoa was used in America, there would be lawsuits flying all over the place. The simple fact is, if they didn't utilize the equipment they have, they wouldn't be able to play the game they love. Another interesting fact, American Samoa has never had a youth football league until 2009. All the players that came before started their journey at the high school level. But the coaches and players believe that getting cut up on the dirt and lava rock they use to practice and playing in sneakers without equipment are the keys to their success. They start from the bottom and earn their way to the top, where they have the opportunity to play on some of the nicest fields in front of thousands of screaming fans in the NFL. Some might find this strange. The thing is, Samoans are born big, but the island is what makes them tough. From a young age, these Samoan kids are raised with discipline and respect. They are taught core values that are instilled in them at a young age, and not only help them as young men, but they help them on the football field also. The loyalty, courage, values, responsibility, and respect they are taught are a vital part of the Samoan culture. The warrior mentality and humbleness they display is known as Fa'a Samoa, the Samoan way. Be humble and respectful as a person and a warrior on the field. The average income for a family in Samoa is $4,000 a year. The average income for an NFL superstar from Samoa is more than $1 million. The game of football can be very good to a family living on the island of Samoa. With the talent these gentlemen have, they must take full advantage of it. These men must take the opportunity to come to the mainland and play football and run with it. Their dreams to play in the NFL is to play in the NFL. Anything less is considered a failure. combination of size, ability, speed is rare in such big individuals, and that is why they are so successful. The Samoan haka dance is a great example of these nimble feet and quickness these men display. The dance has become a pre-game ritual for many teams and is accompanied by a warrior chant to intimidate the opposing team. Many people of this size are not blessed with this ability to run sideline to sideline and do the things these Samoan athletes are capable of doing on the football field. These Samoan players are very hard to miss. The difficult last names and the trademark long hair makes them easy to spot, not to mention very noticeable size of these warriors. Isaaka Sopoanga, Tino Pinoya Samoa, and Jonathan Fanene are just a few NFL players of Samoan descent. Troy Polamalu is probably the most famous NFL player of Samoan descent out of them all. Troy was raised by Samoan parents in California and has his name engraved on 2 Super Bowl trophies from the Pittsburgh Steelers. Troy Polamalu told a 60-minute reporter, to a kid growing up in Samoa, football is your meal ticket. He said that if you don't make it in the NFL, what do you have to go back to? More importantly than a meal ticket, the sport they grow up on also gives them a chance for a free education. Many of these Samoan people would never go to college if it wasn't for football scholarship. That's the beautiful thing about football, Troy also stated. It allows us to get an education. Football is something that just comes naturally to us. With the devastation of the recent tsunami that hit American Samoa and the speculation that the island may lose their tuna industry, the game they love is merely all they have right now and is what is keeping them going through all these hard times. The famous company, Chicken of the Sea, has left the island, and now the United States has instilled minimum wage on the island to help poverty. The island's other cannery, Starkist, is looking to other places. The governor estimated that the canneries make up 80% of the Samoan economy. Finding work is going to be hard for these people if the canneries move away. For this reason, football has never been more important to the Samoan people than right now. The sport is the therapy that they use to forget about the devastation that has taken place. In a recent televised documentary on the island, Tavita Namia, a 16-year-old quarterback for the Samoana High School Sharks, prepared to take on Tafuna High School in the island's high school championship. This championship is the Super Bowl on their island. Besides the fact of the tsunami and the economy issues they are experiencing, the quarterback for the Samoana Sharks experienced another blow. His father died just 2 weeks after the tsunami. They decided to move the game to a later date so that he could attend his father's funeral and still be able to partake in the game. He said he wasn't going to miss the game for anything, and he said that his father would have wanted him to play in this game. Just a couple hours after the funeral, Tavita strapped on the pads and his helmet and took on the Tafuna High School team. Samoana won the game 7-6. This was the school's first high school championship in 11 years. When the game was over, Samoana's coach embraced Tavita, hugging him and telling him that the game was for him. He also told Tavita that his father was looking down on him right now and was very proud of him. At this point in time, it was revealed that it isn't just the size, strength, agility, and genes that make these Samoans such great football players at every level. It's their heart. If there's anything that can be taken away from these people, it's that you don't have to be the biggest guy, although that does help. But if you have a bigger heart and stay focused on what you want, you can accomplish anything. Many football scouts on every level are starting to realize the talent that is on this small island, and more Samoans are being given the chance to help them and their families by getting an education.